You know, in this fast-paced world, leaders often find themselves required to make, snap decisions. And the ability to make fast decisions without compromising quality or value is a skill that you must develop in life. So today, I'm going to talk to you as a leader about how to navigate through the decision-making process swiftly and effectively, which is going to be something very important, especially when things are critical. So, let's get at it. Hey, I'm Rob Johnson and welcome to the Legacy Gentleman channel. Kind of a quick intro, but you know what? That's what we're going to be talking about today. The ability to make quick decisions on critical issues. That's something you're going to have to develop as a leader, and you're going to need to be good at it. So I'm going to talk about what you need to do to actually make those critical decisions. And the first thing to do is to define the decision criteria. So before attempting to make a fast decision, it is essential that you establish what the clear decision criteria are. Determine the key factors, the goals, the objectives that will guide you in your decision-making process. By clearly defining your criteria, you can quickly and effectively assess your opinions and eliminate choices that do not align with the decision outcome you're trying to get to. So hey, make sure you know the criteria for a decision. Next step, just like the decision-making process, is really to gather information. But this is important that you do this right because you want to make sure you're gathering the relevant information. So you don't want to rush and try to gather unnecessary information. Identify the essential data first, then the facts and insight that are relevant to the decision you have to make at hand. Then you want to leverage the availability of your resources, maybe get a consultant, maybe find some other conduit to do research and seek input from people who know what they're talking about. That's trusted colleagues, that's subject matter experts, and then you want to make sure you have only the information you need to make an informed choice. So gather relevant information. This next one is why you get paid the big bucks. You need to trust your instincts. Look, I'm a big data guy. I like to know what's been done in the past, what's worked in the past, and then try and replicate that, modifying it for the situation. But look, this is called a quick decision. Your intuition is going to play a critical role in making this decision. See, when you're faced with time constraints, it is very important that you trust your instincts, particularly if you have experience and expertise in this given subject matter area. See, look, your gut instinct, that can actually provide you with some valuable insight, and the reason why you have this feeling might not be apparent immediately, but it is critical that you learn how to balance your intuition, logical reasoning, fact gathering, and all those things to be a well-rounded decision maker. So look, guys, gather the data that's relevant, but also trust your instincts. Look, in an urgent situation, it is essential that you prioritize and focus on the most critical aspects of the decision. You want to identify these core elements that'll be the most significant impact and focus your attention on them. You can expedite the decision-making process and avoid getting overwhelmed by less significant detail. So yeah, you need to focus and prioritize. Yeah, speed is important, but you still want to consider the potential consequence. Like I said, this is how to make quick decisions. While speed is very important, it is still critical that you consider what some of these potential consequences will be. Like I said, that's a normal decision-making process. So just because you need to make a quick decision, you need to still consider this. You need to evaluate the short-term and long-term impacts your choices may have on your various stakeholders, on your organization, and look, even on yourself and your reputation as you go forward with the decision making. You need to balance the need for a quick action and thoughtful analysis, potential risk, potential benefits, when ensuring your decision aligns with your organization's goals, values, and your own personal goals and values. So guys, even though this is a fast decision you need to make, still consider the consequences. And look, you're a leader making decisions, right? So you still need to delegate and collaborate. In a situation where time is essential, it may be beneficial to delegate some of the tasks and seek people you trust. Like I said, that's kind of how it started off. You need to get some opinion from other people, but you need to engage with other people who possess the relevant expertise, insights, and allow them to contribute to the decision-making process. Collaboration needs to happen fast, it needs to be quick, fast, in a hurry, and it needs to be super focused. but you still need to have the opportunity to collaborate when possible so you can at least know all the different options. So don't forget to delegate and collaborate. And one of the things that's going to be extremely important is you need to set a deadline for action, which means you need to maintain momentum and avoid prolonged delays from indecisiveness, for setting of unclear deadlines and unclear goals. You want to establish a realistic timeline that allows significant consideration of important factors while avoiding unnecessary delays. Once a decision is made, take decisive action promptly. Implement your chosen course of actions, maintaining some flexibility. At Amazon, that's the thing we would call a one-way or a two-way door, something that's easily reversible or something that's really hard to reverse. Consider that and then make the adjustments as needed. And this last thing is the most important thing for your tool bag. You need to learn from experience. So look, after you make a fast decision, you want to take the opportunity to evaluate the outcome, evaluate the process, and learn from this experience. Look at what worked well, what didn't work well, and see what needs to be improved for short-term decision-making. It'll probably reflect some improvements you can make in long-term decision-making. But you want to reflect on some of your even past decisions and make sure that you're refining this process, because this is going to be important, because this is what you get paid to do as a leader. Make decisions, make them decisively, make them right the first time, and doing it in a way that leaves a great reputation for your organization and for you. Don't forget to do an after-action report and just in general, learn from even this quick decision-making process. The ability for you as a leader to make fast decisions is going to be very important. When you make these fast decisions, you still go through the normal decision-making process, which is defining the criteria for decision-making, gathering information, considering the consequences, delegating when possible, and then this after-action evaluation of the process. But you want to make sure that you're balancing speed with thoughtful consideration, which allows you for timely action and minimizing the risk to yourself and your organization. With practice and experience, you as a leader, you can develop the ability to make fast decisions without compromising quality and without having a negative impact on your organization and, like I say, your reputation as a leader. If you found something in this video about how to make fast decisions good as a leader, please like this video. And if you want to see more videos like this that are talking about the things you need to do and the skills you need to build to make yourself a man with the values, skills, and works that will be admired and desired 1,000 years from now, then please subscribe to this channel, because that's what I talk about in every video. So go out there, do great work, and be unstoppable. And until next time, go be legendary.